Scribe.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, welcome back. This is Sarah with Hornington Homemade Goods, and if you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. Please hit that like and subscribe. Please follow along on our adventures, and if you're not new here, I am so glad you're back. So this is going to be my first week in the life of a home bakery owner as well as a stay-at-home mom. It is summer, and my kids are with me full time, so there is that. It's actually Sunday, July 6th in the evening. So that's why I'm a little bit too late because I am a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom, and they're here. And today my husband was off, so he was with us. So we had church and we just did some stuff today. And it's terrible weather here. So yeah, this week I have a market on Saturday. It's July 12th. So in about 5 days, we're getting ready for that. I'm going to tell y'all what we're going to do for that. I'm going to tell y'all about my custom orders this week. So I've already done one order that I needed back tonight. I had 3 dozen breast cancer thank you cookies, which is very sweet. It is up for a person who is currently going through treatment, and she made these cookies for her care team and the people on the floor. So I just thought that was so sweet. So that order is going out. And then I have how many other? 15 total that I need to make this week. 4 will be made over next weekend, so really like 11 dozen that I'm making this week. So I'm going to start working on a Mickey Mouse order this week, and then I have a golf master's first birthday theme, which I'm really excited. I love those orders. So yeah, for the market, I am trying something new. I feel like I try something new each time. But I haven't been on a Saturday. By the time I go back this Saturday, it'll be about 3 weeks that I've been there. So I'm trying something new. I'm gonna try 4 macaron flavors and do like a variety boxes that you can pick and choose your flavors. And then I'm gonna have 2 decoration cookies. So I'm gonna have 2 different styles for that. And then I'm gonna have my homemade lollipops, which I always have. And then I'm also gonna have a drop cookie, which is my sourdough matcha cookie. So it's like a unique flavor. We have people there who make other desserts, but not those. And then we have people who make like homemade chocolate chip cookies. So I'm gonna stay in my lane and they're gonna do theirs and I'm gonna do mine. So I'm really excited about that. I'll let y'all know how the macarons go over at the market last Wednesday. If you haven't watched that vlog, go ahead and watch it. But last Wednesday, I sold out in like 5 minutes of the opening with my lemon macarons. And yeah, so I wanted to try this. And then I crossed them out on the sign so people still asked about them, even though I was sold out, which was a good marketing strategy because I got them interested in it and they were really excited to try them next time. So yeah, I will keep y'all posted and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Last night after we talked, I went and I decorated 27 cookies. So not quite, a little bit more than 2 dozen because in this order there's 36. And so I wanted to do at least 24, but the designs are broken into 4. So like 9 of each design to get 36. And so I went ahead and just did 27 so I could get 3 designs done from the set last night. So I only have 1 design left to do today. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. I'm going to finish that set and then I'm going to work on another 2 dozen in a new set. So that's our plan for tonight. Today I also made a set of lemon French macarons, which are so good. Just the shells because I'm going to put the shells in the freezer until Thursday night or Friday morning. And I'm going to break them out. Oh, lovely. Look at that icing. And I'm going to break them out and fill them, and then they'll mature in the refrigerator on Friday, and then they'll go to the market early Saturday morning. So that's the plan. But yeah. Oh gosh, sorry y'all. This is real life here. What else did we do today? That's all I did for the business. I emailed some clients back, some customers back, and then I have another email I need to send tonight. But I have a few new orders booked, which is really good. Last week was slow with incoming orders because it was the 4th of July, so people are just busy. But it seems like it comes in fluctuations, but business is cranking out, and I have bookings all the way up to the end of August. August is pretty good, looking pretty good. And then I already have September booked. Not booked, but I already have things in September. So I'm really excited about that. I'll keep you updated on what we do tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think it's just going to be a decorating day. I don't think I'm going to prep anything for the farmer's market. I'm feeling pretty good about having my 4 flavors of macarons and then also having my drop cookie sourdough matcha cookies, and then also having my 2 dozen decorated sugar cookies there. So I think that'll be plenty of variety and plenty of options for people to choose from without getting buyer's fatigue and overwhelm. So I'm going to unbox a box that I got, and then I'm going to get to work, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, so I had to set y'all up a little higher to show y'all what I have today. So I ordered these containers because I've been debating on how I want to distribute the macarons. I don't necessarily want to have like a prepackaged thing. When I do, I have a show in the first weekend of November, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and prepackage them in sets of 4, or however many I decide to sell them in at that show. But for the market, since I'm going to be there the whole time, I didn't necessarily want to do that. I didn't want to have them prepackaged. I wanted to kind of give people the option of what flavors they wanted. You know, if they want to try all 4, great, they can do that. But if they did not want to try all 4, then they could have like 2 of each, 4 of the same, whatever they want. So this is a trial run. We don't know. I don't know which packaging is going to be best. I also did not want to invest a ton in packaging that was just macaron specific. Like they have plastic ones where you can slip the macaron into them. And I really like that option. And I might consider that for a show in November, or if I continue to offer macarons, because I think that would prevent them from getting broken. So I think that would be a really good option, but that's not what I'm doing at the farmer's market. So I ordered these off of Amazon. It has a lid, and it's just like a little pastry container. So I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. Oh Lord. Plastic, and then it's in plastic again. Please tell me why. Okay. So cute little twine. I don't think I'll use this because I like to wrap my things in tulle, like whenever I do give them to people. Not for the farmer's market, obviously. Came with stickers. Just little, they're just circles. Okay, now let's open up the next layer of plastic. Oh, shocker, more plastic. So now the lids are in their own plastic, which is kind of nice. Keep them nice and clean. And then here is the bowl. So I think it was a 4x4. Does it say? It might say on all the packaging down here the size. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was a 4x4. And then I figure you could just lay the macarons flat, like not up where you can see the 2 shells and the cream, but flat down where you just see the top or the bottom of the shells. So let's do a demonstration and see what we think about it. And if they actually like stay on. Because if they don't stay on, that will be quite annoying. Okay. Okay. They actually stay really well. I'm pleasantly surprised about that. See? Okay, so I turned it upside down and it's not falling off. So that's actually pretty nice. So I think this would be a cute little option. And I also got this because if I didn't want to do just macarons, or I decided not to offer macarons, or I changed the packaging for the macarons, I can use this and put like sugar cookie dippers in here, or a plethora of mini cookies in one container type thing. Or it would just be a nice little like large single cookie display box with with tulle tied on top of it. So yeah, so multiple things you can use this with. I like to buy packaging that can be used for different things. It's not specifically for one item. And I think that really gets the most bang for your buck. So keep that in mind if you are starting your home bakery or need some specific packaging. So I'll let y'all know how it goes on Saturday. I will be sure to post pictures or videos of what these actually look like, filled macarons on Saturday. My plan is to just have this out. I want to try to tilt it up so the customers can see all the 4 different flavors on Saturday, and just like sacrifice one of each flavor type thing because it's going to be hot. And I'm going to keep the rest in coolers down below so they stay nice and fresh for the customers. But I'm excited about this. This looks like it'll be a good option, and I'll keep y'all posted. I will see y'all tomorrow on Tuesday. Hey y'all, today is Wednesday, July 9th. I'm coming at you 2 days after Monday, so I missed yesterday. I thought about filming, but I just did not have time, and we got home late last night and it was dark, and I like to do it outside just to let my kids have a rest time, and it just gives me time to do it without them. So we have my helper coming back. And so I'm going to go over what I did yesterday and today for my small business for this week. Okay, so yesterday was Tuesday,
July 8th. So what I did yesterday was I finished a dozen custom minis, and then I decorated 2 more custom minis. So total, I decorated about 3 custom minis for this week. So I have my custom orders. They're all done. I need to go inside, and I'm going to photograph the pictures for my last order that I finished, and then take videos of that, and then those will be done. And then I have 3. I don't usually do like single cookies, but I was already doing a bunch this week, so a person asked if I could do them, and so I said yes. So I'm doing 3 cookies for a bridal shower, and so I'm going to do those tonight. And then I'm going to work on my market cookies tonight. So I am decorating some shells since it's July and summertime. And then I'm going to decorate some sunflowers because those are pretty basic designs, and I can use white that I have left over for the shells. And then I'm just going to do 2 colors, the yellow and the brown center for the sunflower. So that's what I have today. I'll be there in a minute. And so that's what I have today. And then tomorrow is Thursday. So my plan for tomorrow, if I don't get to film, which hopefully I will, but if not, my plan is to go ahead and take take the macaron shells out of the freezer, because that's where they all are with the 4 flavors, and then make the fillings, put the fillings in them, and then that way they have about a little over 24 hours for Saturday morning to mature in the fridge, and that flavor will be nice and mature with the shells. So I'm really excited. The flavors for those again are classic vanilla. We have chocolate. It'll be like a double chocolate, like a chocolate shell and then a chocolate ganache, and then we're gonna have strawberry, which is like a subtle strawberry shell, but then we also have white chocolate ganache, and then we have a strawberry jam in the center, and then we have lemon, which is a subtle lemon shell flavor, and then we have a white chocolate ganache with a lemon curd in the middle. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm gonna offer those 4 flavors. I thought about doing one more, like an orange, or I kind of just wanted to try to make like the watermelon shells that you see ready to make, just to try something new, but I think I'm gonna save that for next week. But we'll see. So yeah, so that's the plan. We should get a couple packages tomorrow for Amazon Prime Day that I ordered yesterday, and I will unbox those with y'all, like I did with my macaron containers, or my containers I'm gonna be using for macarons that you can use for other things as well. So I'm excited to show y'all how that goes and to show on the market. I'm thinking about taking my iPad to the market, so I can do my sales reports on those, and I can film more with my phone, but I don't know, because it is a small market. I feel like that might be kind of weird. We'll see. But I will keep you posted, and this is the 3rd day for the vlog, which is kind of weird and exciting, so we'll see how this goes. Let me know if y'all like these vlogs below so we can do more of them. Definitely not an every week type thing, because some weeks are crazy. I am a mom. I do work from home, stay at home with them, and they are my priority. So this will not be like an every week thing. But yeah, I'm excited. Let me know what y'all are thinking so far down below, and I will see y'all on Thursday, hopefully. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Are we on? We're on. Okay, so today is July 10th, Thursday, July 10th. Words are hard today. And I'm going to tell you what I did today for my small business, because this is a small business vlog for a week. And I am going to show you what I got for Prime Day. Some things, I think all my business stuff is coming, but some things might not be coming until Saturday, but I think that's all personal stuff. So some of this is personal stuff, so I'm not going to show you that, but I'll just show you what I got. Okay, let's get to opening the box. So, first box, I have a 3D printer. I have the Bamboo Lab PS1 3D printer, and I use that to make all of my cookie cutters, so I don't have to buy any, which is really nice and saves me a lot of time and money, because if I have a last minute order and I don't have that cutter, I can just print it in like 15 minutes. So looking at that. So I stocked up on my most recent change of meringue powder. This is my favorite that I've used so far. I have done Wilton, I've done Hobby Lobby brand, because I'm in the South and it's Hobby Lobby everywhere. I don't know, but I've done Hobby Lobby brand, Wilton brand. I have done Jeannie's Dream. I have done Royal Batch, which I really do like Royal Batch, but my last few bags, I probably used them for about 1.5 years, 2 years. My last few bags, the consistency was not consistent every time that I made a batch. So that was really frustrating, but I still love it. It's still a great brand. It's just expensive. It's like $125 if you don't have a code per 5-pound bag. So I switched recently to this brand right here, and I love it so much. And this is actually 4.5, 4.4 pounds. So not quite as big, but it's $55. It's not $125. So it's like half the price, a little bit less, a little bit more than half the price for this. But it was on sale for Prime Day, and it really is $55 because I have gotten like 5 bags of it so far, and I actually have 2 that I haven't used yet, but I wanted to stock up because it was $41 for Prime Day, which is like a $14 savings. So it really was an actual Prime Day deal, and I have to be careful about that. So I got some meringue powder. I got some filament, some white filament for my printer for my 3D cookie cutters. I'm also going to try to make some fidgets and stuff for my own kids, so you'll see some different color filament in here. I got my favorite piping bags here. These are 14-inch. I like to have them a little bit bigger so I'm not like squeezing the icing into them or squeezing them out, hurt my hands. So I have that. So let me see what this is. This is more filament here. This color is my black. So I have white and black. And then let's get this. So part of this are for my children. I got them some new water bottles that were on sale that were actual Prime Day. I got me some makeup in there. I got they're like switches. Can you tell what that is? It is keyboard switches to make the fidgets with my 3D printer. Again, not for the business. These are giant piping bags. So these are 18 inches, I think, for macarons. So that is for the business. Put the business stuff in this box. More filament here. This color is red and green because I'm going to do some Christmas stuff. So, and then my personal stuff over here. And then my last box. So not too big of a haul, but definitely, adds up because the meringue powder is expensive, but I use that with my icing every time. And I've started to make meringue cookies. So you don't use meringue powder in macarons, but you do make your own meringue. More filament. This is gold. Maybe this is the gold one. Yes, this is gold. Some of these are brands I've used and some of them are not, but honestly, I'm not that picky when it comes to brands. And this is personal. These are seat covers for my car. So that is what I got for Prime Day for my business. Okay, so now we looked at what we got for Prime Day that were actually Prime deals. I tried to be very, what's the word, thrifty with my spending. I don't want to spend too much. I don't want to spend the money if I'm not going to use it, right? So all these things I know I'm going to use for the business. So I felt confident in buying them. So this week or today, what I've done, because I've done pretty good with doing a vlog. All right, y'all, I'm losing my life. So I'm gonna hurry and make this quick. So today, what I've done is I have made a double batch of sourdough matcha drop cookies that I'm gonna take on Saturday, and then they're gonna cool tonight, and I'm gonna put them in a airtight container, and then I'm going to package them tomorrow. And then I have made my white chocolate ganache and my chocolate ganache, and I'm going to fill my macarons tonight. I'm gonna go do that. I've decorated half of my sugar cookies that I've taken to the market today. I'm gonna make a batch of royal icing tonight, decorate the other half tonight. So those will be done. So I'm gonna go in and fill my max tonight with the fillings, and yeah, that's it. And I think once I do that, we'll be good to go. I'm taking my max in containers and gonna have gloves and serve them that way to customers on Saturday at the market. So I'm excited. So tomorrow is really just packaging, labeling, things like that. So I don't know if I'll do a vlog for tomorrow, but I'll definitely try to do better about doing a vlog for Saturday. Although my phone is giving me issues with space, so I got to figure that out. I have the highest, like the biggest space you have on your phone, and I'm running out of space, so I don't know what the deal is. So I'm gonna check into that, but I will keep you updated, and I can't wait to see y'all probably on Saturday.
Hey y'all, happy Saturday. So we are here at the market. I've just unloaded my car. Now I'm about to go back. It is already humid. It's not too hot, but the humidity is like killing today in North Carolina. So that should be fun. But we're excited to be here. Yesterday was Friday. Today is Saturday, July 12th. Yesterday I had 3 pickups for my small business. And then I had a pickup this morning for a do-it-yourself kit. So I packaged that up yesterday, put that on the porch this morning before I left. And now I'm here at the market. So the market's from 8:30 to 12:30. It's about, I don't know, 8 o'clock now, 7:45 now. So I'm going to go finish setting up. I'll take a video when we're done. And yeah, I'll keep y'all posted.
Hey y'all, welcome back. So today is Saturday evening, July 12th. So if you're tuning in, I am doing a small business vlog this week, but I also had a market this week, so it's kind of like a 2-for-1. You get a market vlog, and a small business vlog. So we had the market today. So it was actually all of the vendors. There were only about 8 of us there, but we were saying how much slower it was today, which is weird. So I'm gonna go through the numbers and we'll talk about it. And yeah, I'll let you know what I thought about the market. And next week is actually my 6th market. It's my last one, and yeah, I'll let you know if I thought it was worth it or not. Okay, so I have my handy pad here, and we're gonna go over how much we sold at the market today. So I told him it was okay. So at the market today, we sold $95, which again seems to be about what I have been doing. The last market was not as good, and that was the Wednesday before 4th of July, and that's why I said Wednesdays apparently are not my days. The other market, the last market, I sold about 200 worth. So obviously this was a lot slower, and like I said, the other vendors felt that way too. So just that there's just not a lot of people there today. So that's where we're at. So the last thing that I just looked up is how much I sold today for pre-orders. So when I do not pre-orders, but custom orders. When I do custom orders, I require a 50% deposit to save the date, or otherwise their date is not saved and they don't have an order for their event. So I just looked it up, and I actually have $180 today that was received for pre-sales. So that means that with the market and with my deposit totals for my custom orders, so they're deposit totals, not pre-sales. Deposit for custom orders plus the market sales, I have $180 plus the $100 for the market sales. So really today I have $280 that I have made so far. So then the remaining amounts of those order totals are due 1 week before pickup. So I send them a new invoice and they pay that. So yeah, that's where we're at today. Pretty excited. I have about 14 dozen cookies to do this week, and then the last market next Saturday. So I will keep you updated on those. But I'm excited. I'm not sure what I'm going to take to the market next week. We'll see how it goes and what I feel like doing this week. So I'll let y'all know. Overall, a good week. I see. Overall, it was a pretty good week. It's a week in the life. It's Saturday. I'm going to go. I will be decorating 2 dozen cookies tonight. And yeah, that is the life of a small business owner and someone who is working with me and is a stay-at-home mom to Christmas. Okay, I will see y'all maybe next week, maybe in a couple weeks. I'll see y'all sometime. Bye, y'all.